Well, when it comes to the world of real estate, numbers go up, numbers go down. Well, what numbers go up, what numbers go down? We don't always know the answers, but our friends at the Parker Group do. We've got Rachel and Dustin Parker with the Parker Group joining us on the CoastLife couch today to talk about something really special. And Dustin, you've talked about this before, that the world of real estate hasn't changed much really ever.
Yeah.
And you guys are always kind of carving out spaces where you can advance, whether it's in a technological capacity, whether it's being able to grow your business so that you can answer any questions depending on what angle they're coming from in the world of real estate. So you guys are doing that and incorporating AI into the world of real estate. So what are you up to and how are you doing it? There's a lot. Take it away.
No, we're really excited. I mean, for the last 50 or 60 years, as you said, real estate has roughly been the same. Mm-hmm. And we saw an interesting statistic the other day. It was something like 32% of people transitioning, buying or selling a house, cry at some point in the process.
Believe it. I believe every second of that.
Yeah. So sad, though, that's true. Yeah.
It's just a really cumbersome, frustrating process for most, and it's really quite surprising that we haven't had much innovation over the last 50 or 60 years in real estate. And I think sellers particularly are kind of forced into this impossible choice. Mm-hmm. Either you sell it traditionally and you hire a real estate agent, and there's a lot of great agents out there, but the process is still just kind of handicapped by a cumbersome experience.
Sure.
And you've got strangers walking through your house, uncertainties, deals fall through, and there's just so many issues with it that could potentially just create a lot of stress in your life.
Yeah, it's an emotional roller coaster for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, and the other option is really not that much better. So you can sell it to a flipper, iBuyer, cash buyer, and that's a really quick, seamless process in most cases, but you're trading a lot of your equity. So of course, if they're going to flip the house, then they need to have margin in that flip, and so you're going to sell it at a 15 to 30% discount in most cases to be able to make that happen. And so we felt like there had to be an option that kind of married the best parts of both of these things together to give sellers kind of the freedom to move when they're ready without having to experience all the pain in the process.
Love that.
And so that's what we've created with our new company that we're launching in tandem with the Parker Group called Archie.
Nice.
Yeah. So after a decade in real estate, we kind of like stepped back and said, if we took a white paper test, like we threw everything out, we said, what would the ideal customer experience be like if you were telling us, hey, I want to sell my house? And that's where we started.
Fantastic. So Archie, let's introduce our viewers to Archie, what it is and what it's going to change and how it does marry the best of both those options in real estate.
Yeah. So we spent the last year building out the technology to support Archie. We've got some incredible developers on our team. But essentially, if you're a seller and you're looking to sell your house, you can decide when you're ready to move out. And when you are ready to move out, we give you up to 80% of your verified value within 24 hours of you moving out. So you get this money directly wired to your account. This enables you to move on with your life, to purchase your next house, go on vacation, whatever it is that you want to do at this point. But you still remain the owner of the home. And so we're actually partnering with you in this process. And so once you do move out, this is when we kind of go in. We do some light enhancements, we integrate some technology into the home, and then we list the home for sale. And when the home does sell, you're completely removed from this process, but we share in the upside. And so you as the seller keep 60% of the upside beyond the additional 80% that we've already extended to you.
Why do something like this in a world that is often, money, money, money? How can we make money? Make money here, make money here. What's it doesn't sound self-serving at all. So why do something like this?
Yeah, we wanted to find kind of the perfect alignment of incentives around this. And so our goal is, of course, to maximize the value of the home and to sell it for as much as possible, because we make more money as a company if you sell it for more. And so this is part of the reason why after you do move out, we go in and we repair some things, we do some light enhancements to the property, we integrate our technology into the property. So we're actually increasing the value of the home 2 to 5% in this transitional phase. And so ultimately, our services become kind of free. Even with the profit sharing component. And so you're going to make more as a seller than you would selling it traditionally, and certainly more than you would selling it to a flipper or an iBuyer and a cash sale, but also just completely eliminated from that painful experience.
Fantastic. Well, I think a lot of people are going to be excited to start utilizing Archie. When can they do that?
So we are open for business. Yeah,
Yay.
We've been going through transactions recently, and we're officially doing our launch today. So we're excited to welcome more publicly the rest of Sussex County and surrounding areas.
Yeah, but if anybody's interested in learning more, the website's just archiehub.com. It's Archie, ARCHIE hub.com, but they can sign up to learn more there and kind of get more details about our model. Here's some testimonials from past clients and all of that.
Well, fantastic. Well, Rachel and Dustin, first of all, congratulations on launching Archie. And I know it's going to be a lot of fun and a lot of success. I know a lot of people in our area are going to be very excited for it. So thanks again for coming in.
Thank you.
Thanks.